Finally! Oh, let's go. Holy shit, it is finally happening. Oh, it has taken me way too long to get up here. I am at the put-in of the Stikine. It's finally happening. The Stikine is like one of the most iconic sections in kayaking. For whatever reason, it's like one of the few runs I have not gotten to do that I've always wanted to do. Tried to get it in 2018, but that was the year of the fire, so I wasn't able to come up. Rest of the years, at this point, not coming. I got no excuses. I should have come here sooner, but better late than never. I'm here now. Benny's just a little bit behind me. The Voorhees had a little bit of car trouble, so they'll probably get here tomorrow. This is down there. Tomorrow. Literally, I've seen this sign in videos for like my entire life. That's what we came for. Open to interpretation. Seriously though, this is going to be so sick. I was a little bit concerned that the timing would not work out for me able to come up this year because it was staying pretty high for a while. I don't know, maybe 3 weeks now, a little while ago, I forget at this point. It was like dropping, and we were like, okay, not too much longer, and then it just started doing a proper diurnal, like not really getting lower, at just too high in like the 700 range. And then I want to say like a week, 10 days ago, something like that, it finally started dropping consistently again. And now it's down to like 450, maybe even 430. I haven't got to check the gauge in a little while. The highest that's been done is at 600. I believe that was the solo lap with Daniel. And then it had been done in the 500s. It's down to about 450, probably 430 now, which sounds like it's supposed to be a fantastic level. And I guess you can run this all the way down to like the upper twos. And then at certain points, some of the rapids actually start to get a little too gnarly again at low water. But yeah, right now it's at about 430. I have a feeling this is going to be like the best level for the first time. Although I can only imagine any level would be epic. This is going to be amazing. So I have about 8 days up here, which is way better than having none at all. I just have to fly to Oklahoma in 9 days to basically go do Flugtag, but for whitewater. But the good news is I am here now. Got 8 days, should get at least 3, 4, maybe 5 laps, depending on how many 1 days we want to do. But I can only be up here for 1 lap, and I'm sure I will be plenty satisfied. So yeah, just rolled up. I imagine we'll either set shuttle tonight, tomorrow morning, come back up, wait for the Voorhees, get this first lap started. So stoked, let's go. Everybody knows the rules. Clean teeth, clean beard, it died. Clean lines. I got 50 million reasons to be hyped to be dropping into that gorge tomorrow, but one really big one is I'm getting to take the Nirvana. I'm so stoked to get this boat in there. I have a feeling this thing is going to be unreal in there. Stoked. Hi, bud. All right, Benny's here. Sounds like the Voorhees are back on the road. It's all coming together. But I just want to put on, like right now. What can I expect for tomorrow, Benny?
2, I think, very good loop spots.
World's training is over. It's a wave at the next World.
I think you can expect some recognizable features and then canyons that look like this. Big holes that are easy to avoid. Mostly good times.
Cool story, Hansel. Well, got a nice spot to camp for the night. Some point in the morning, we'll drive down, do shuttle, come back up, relax, wait for the Voorhees to show up. It's gonna be a good day. Finally getting the Stikine. Stoked. Tomorrow's gonna be all time. Slept great. Any day's great. You can wake up by the river. Time to get our stuff together, do shuttle, come back. Sounds like the Voorhees will be around noon, which is a lot earlier than we expected, so stoked. It's all coming together. Truck loaded up. Time to head to the bottom, do shuttle. Should take about 4.5, 5 hours. We'll get back to the top. Voorhees should be here. They should be ready to be packed up, and there'll be time to put on. Getting there, getting there. Weird seeing Benny's truck empty without a bunch of stuff on it. Usually there's like a longboat, a duo, 4 wakas, a featherweight, some other type of creek boat, 2 surf boat, a couple of mountain bikes, and a few boxes for good measure. It's like the most satisfyingly straight road. Clipped out on one side. Clipped out on the other side. That is wild. Made it. Just under 2.5 hours at the takeout. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh. Take lunch before putting on. 3 o'clock, boats are loaded. It's game time. Let's go! Oh yeah! Now there's 2 boats. Watch it started. Let's go! Oh, here we go. 6.4 miles. Let's get our first taste of whitewater in Stikine. Let's go! We're in! Ah, I'm so hyped! I like that boulder. That's a nice boulder. Oh, it's gonna be such a great week. Right down the center into the hole that ate Benny Marr. Now there's an eddy that ate Benny Marr. Seems like it still wanted you. Is there a reason not to do the right entrance?
Nope. I'm probably gonna do that. I mean, unless it's changed. I haven't been here low in a while, but where that wave goes down,
Yeah.
that's the hole that Oniel swam out of.
Oh shit. Pass fail. The drafts are already sick, and I know we've only just begun. I don't think I've been on big water like this, like proper good big water, since like the Indies in 2019. Fired up to be in here. It's gonna be a great week.
There's a pretty deep curler in there. I just like got headed in.
Alec got like back-ended on it. I'm excited. Alec, you just went so big. I'll hit that better on the next lap. Not good.
Yeah.
Hi, Aniel.
How the fuck did you get there?
This is great. Left side dead.
Benny first season back in 2012. Been around a lot since then, but
Excited to see this. It's the iconic stout on the gun. A little on the high side compared to when most people run it. I think Benny said he has run it these close. Time to go get a look. All right. I've never seen a clip of Ferraro whacking that rock. Oh yeah. Should we walk down?
Ask Alec. I don't know. That looks different to me.
It looks more like a direct pour over than I remember seeing in footage, but is it lower?
You know, we were running it like all through the 300, so
Really?
it wasn't a big pour over.
It just looks like way less water flowing out the back than I remember seeing in footage. Now, you guys are thinking that the entrance looks a little different, and Benny thinks the hole looks more like a pour over, which I doubt it ever looks that good, but from what I've seen from footage, it's a lot less of like an explosion down the middle and more just a direct pour over. But Alec also said it never looks good, which I also believe. I'm leaning towards keep feeling out big water for the rest of this lap, and maybe run it on the next lap.
It looks really flat right now.
I know, that's what I'm saying, but Alex says it never looks good. What looks different?
The rock, it's falling in more.
Oh. All right, we're walking it today. The bottom hole, Benny thinks it looks more like a pour over, which I agree with, at least from the footage I've seen, but I doubt it even looked that amazing at other years, but yeah. Either way, it just does the Indian. That feels so good. It just looks so flat behind it. What do you think? I just don't remember seeing that big eddy. Meteor? Drive left, but not too hard left. I drove too hard left. Oh, great. I loved it. Stay steady left. That was interesting.
And I went into that feature just like, ooh, like I pointed left, and I saw like something, and I went like this, and you like, I think it was your paddle, just like, wow. If I do this, I'm just turning and doing that. But that feature is quite fucking big.
Really? I hadn't noticed. Even though my body was facing downstream, I got like an airborne Sasquatch. Got stuck in the hole. Surfed for a bit, and I was like, they told me to stay left, but surfed out, came around the corner. As soon as I got out of that hole, I looked down and I just fall into another pour over. That's day one. Tell ya, that was sick. Nice woods. Home sweet home. Just under 5 hours, 28 miles at Wolf Tracks. That was a fantastic first day. So stoked. Oh yeah. Oh, 6. Oh, it's had a good day.
Welcome to Wolf Tracks, Dane.
Oh, it was great. First overnighter from California last year. I finally understand why all the people at Chipotle hate me. Alright, Stikine's epic. Everything I could have hoped for and more. Just so fun being in those tight gorges, such boily, crazy water. So many big waves to launch. Plenty of holes to, in theory, go around, or in my case, get stuck in. Fantastic first day. Epic campsite. I'm sure tomorrow will be just as epic. Ready to see what downstream has in store. Stoked. Alright, after a good night's sleep, like I always say, nothing like waking up by the river. This campsite is sick. I don't know, when you're camping by the river you can find some pretty epic spots, and yeah, this one's pretty dope. Just finishing up breakfast, chilling. All of our fleeces are currently still very wet, so we're trying to remedy that situation at the moment, but it's about 9:45. Probably gonna slowly and surely start kind of getting everything together. Still got about, I believe, like 25 miles left downstream. Fired up. I'm sure day 2 is going to be just as epic, if not more epic than day 1. In the end, Stikine is everything I could have hoped for, and I'm ready to get back on the water. Stoked. Always gotta love that last minute hustle to get the gear dry.
Pretty realistic.
Yeah. All right, time to get back on the water. See how much ground we covered today. Sounds like we got plenty of good stuff to come. I'm stoked. My bad. That's cool. Great.
Pretty sure I go just like right of the wave and then cut from right to left.
I think I was like, oh no, I'm driving left too early, and then I was like, oh, I didn't drive left at all. Down the middle.
Watch the left wall.
Jack. That's a lot of rapids in one canyon. Yeah, I definitely feel so much better on the next lap when I know what everything feels like. There's going to be a clean channel down the right.
Or a low portage because it's lower.
I'm feeling optimistic. The hole at the corner?
Yeah, the bottom right corner. But this hole on the left is new, and that big rock down there is new. Like, we used to just to fucking bomb down this thing on the right and then shoot in. So we're at least gonna go halfway and see if we can ferry in front of the hole.
Yeah, we're fucking hoping for a ferry. The other. The water's like building way more on top of the pour over and sliding around. Now we can see the rock that's making it.
Yeah.
Before like all this current was just boom. And like
Starting by that striped rock, just straight over.
Yeah, I was even gonna ferry out here.
Either where. Yeah.
I mean, that last curler is gonna take you left.
All right, we're here at what's called Tendilla Slot. Basically around that corner, the whole river tightens up into like a maybe 2 boat width wide slot. And up until about 2 years ago, it used to be like a big wave train, maybe kind of a hole here, and then you just round the corner and it's all good. But either last year or the year before was this ridiculous landslide. Like, you see how fresh that rock is, like all of this all the way up to there is the landslide. Created a whole new rapid here, which is a stout, like curling, crashing hole there. But at higher water, when those guys came in last year for the first time since the change, it was higher water, but there's a brand new massive pour over down there on the right, which is still kind of there. But because all the current at higher water was going directly into that pour over, they portage up and over that ridge there, put back into what's called Tendilla Creek, I believe. There's like a 15-footer back in, and then that's how they put back in, but the portage looked awful. Benny was optimistic that with lower water, we might be able to just go left of the pour over, and the good news is, so far looks like we can. Instead of it being a portage up and over that ridge into the creek, literally about a 2-second portage, put back into here, drive left of the hole. Such a big landslide. Wild. Woo! Oh, that was sick. It just occurred to me I haven't thrown a single kickflip because I've just been enjoying the launches too much.
I've done like 6.
That was fantastic. That river's sick. Getting this down, bud. We got the Stikine, buddy. 24 miles today. I'm happy. Oh yeah, that was so good. Back to the top. Put in living. Well, I can safely say that Stikine is epic and all time and all my favorite words to use when I am stoked after a run. I'm just so stoked. Like, all the rapids were sick, each one unique, each one had its own like big hole or wave or boiled, whatever it was to avoid. I just can't believe it took me this long to get up here, but better late than never. So here, first lap went fantastic. I have a feeling the next lap is going to be even better because now I actually know what to expect, know the line, know where all the features are, can maybe get a little bit more just like more comfortable. I'm super stoked to be up here. It's going to be a freaking epic week. We're back at the put-in. Tomorrow we're going to set shuttle. We're going to double shuttle because we have 3 cars and we got a lot of laps to come. Oh, Stikine is sick. Already anxious to get back in there. Stoked. Let's go.